got her down. She real.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
Led the league in receptions twice. And just think about, he was the game plan. When you had to line up against Detroit, circle him, find a way to stop him, and rarely do teams get that done. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now Brady, maybe a free play here. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Hey, Alabama.
On first down, Brady. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that'll bring up 4th down. Brady's going to sneak it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They run again with Dillon. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
44 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A.J. Dillon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. Down inside the 10. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run Tomlinson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. LaDainian Tomlinson punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try good by Gano, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. 7-7, our score after 1. offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Dillon. And some room to work. Shoves him aside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Running right. Here's Dillon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
To the right side, this is Dillon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, here's Dillon. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Brady going to go on 4th down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Taylor. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Check it.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. This is for his running back, Tomlinson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Moore, the man in motion. Brady now on 1st down. his man on the end route. Complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again, it's Brady. He finds his man Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Moore, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He finds Tomlinson, his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Brady now on 1st down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he's got some space here. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Boy, 184 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They find some open field here. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way.
And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Packers 14, Commanders 7.
And Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a dump off here complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. It's Chad Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Brady. That pass complete to Moore. Touchdown, Packers! Herman Moore, 35 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football and making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady now to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Brady. He's got the connection to Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. Now Brady. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
You got to know knows a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some space here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. To hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my